Good afternoon, Leeds Geeks. My name is Eric Hegg, and we have Ryan Dorheim, Jim Renfro, and Cody Meyer with us today, coming at you live from Fargo, North Dakota. Today, we're going to be doing some roleplay with Ryan Dorheim, calling our basic internet leads. So, Jim, why don't you tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, so today we're just going to do basic internet leads. Ryan is graduating from the hard stuff we've been having him do the last couple of months. And so now he's going to have the opportunity to basically talk with the newer leads. So these are people that are registered on our site. We may or may not know that they are looking for a house. They might just be curious, or they may be serious. So we're really going to try to dig down and find out which one they are and try to see how we can help them. So Ryan is going to call Cody first, and then Eric, and then myself, and we'll go from there. So Ryan, why don't you take it away and call Cody?
Cool. Thank you very much, Jim. All right, ready, Cody?
Yeah, ready when you are.
All right, cool. Ring, ring.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, hi. This is this Cody?
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Hey, this is Ryan Dorheim with Hatch Realty. Say, you were just on our website.
Dorheim. I like that name.
You like the name Ryan?
I like that Dorheim. Where does that come from?
It's German, Russian.
German. Okay, I'm a good guesser. I guess that.
Okay, cool. Say, a while back you were on our website here, just looking at some homes. Were you curious, or you think about making a move in the future?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. So, I saved up a little bit of money and thinking about buying a place. Getting out of rent, and I'm filling somebody else's pockets up. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of it, bro.
Okay, yeah. You're sick and tired of renting. When's your lease up?
Lease is up like end of July, early June, I think.
Okay. All right. And you said you've been saving as well. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, man. So I've just been saving some cash, and I spend a little bit of it too. But I've been spending a little bit, and just trying to get some stuff together so I can buy a place, right?
Okay, cool. Curious question. Are you working with a lender?
No, man. I don't even know where to start there.
Oh, okay. How did you arrive at is your hope to put a certain percentage down, or what were you thinking?
Dude, I don't even know.
Oh, right on. Okay. Would it be something worthwhile where if I could connect you with a lender and have a conversation in that direction?
I mean, yeah, it might help. I don't really know a lot about banks and stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah, if you're interested, I can definitely have someone reach out to you and have that discussion with you. Tell me a little bit more about what you're looking for, or your situation, why you're looking to moving besides filling someone else's pockets.
I just want to get a place with a few bedrooms and a pretty sweet living room setup. Somewhere where I could put a long table. If there's room for a long table in the living room, that'd be awesome. Pretty basic, really. Good internet. This place that has good internet connectivity. I don't know if you guys know any places like that, but that's pretty important. It's got to have room for my TV. I've got this huge TV. It's a lot of inches. It's huge. And yeah, that's really about it.
So long table, TV. I mean, you're gonna plan on do a lot of entertaining, or tell me more about that.
Yeah, bro. Gotta get my boys together. Gonna drink some brewskis, watch some game. Play a little pong, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you do for a living, Cody?
I'm in school.
Okay. What year are you?
I'm a junior.
Okay. Are you looking just for yourself, or are you looking to have others live with you?
No, I'm gonna bring some of my boys with. Probably Bruno and Big T. Maybe Jim.
All right. When were you hoping to have this done?
Honestly, as soon as possible. I'm so tired of renting. I'll pay the fine. I don't even care. I'm just so sick of renting.
Okay. Um, Getting back to the lender question, do you know what your credit score is or anything like that?
I mean, I don't know how good it is. I kind of like ran up the card a little bit. So probably not great, but I don't know.
All right. So you have some credit card debt?
Yeah.
Okay. Would anyone be helping you with financing or anything like that? Or have you discussed it over with anybody?
My parents said they'd pitch in.
Okay. Does that mean your parents would go on the loan with you then, or?
Probably. I'm not like 100% sure. I really don't know anything about this whole thing.
Okay. Have you discussed it with your parents though?
Oh yeah. They're cool with it. They're totally chill with it.
Okay. So would it be fair to say that they're also decision makers in you funding this place and then having your homeboys live with you?
Oh no, man. Like I am an independent man and I'm making my own choices,
Oh, okay.
Like I want to eat cereal, I eat cereal. I want to wear what I want, I wear what I want. I want to drink brewskis with my boys, I drink brewskis with my boys. Nobody's gonna stop me, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm like a wrecking ball. I'm like a one-man wolf pack.
Right on. Right on. Well, I have to tell you that right now the first step for you would be to actually connect up with lender to see what is in that overall price range. I feel it would be important to at least have the folks part of that conversation just to make sure that, one, you're not setting yourself up for future failure. I mean, you want to be that independent man and build up your credit and stuff like that. But also if if your credit isn't necessarily there, what advice could be given to you to help get you to that overall point? So that way your homeboys can hang with you and you can drink the brewskis and whatnot. So what I can do for you is have one of my at least trusted folks reach out to you from at that point, and we'll go from there. Does that sound like something you would be interested in?
Yeah, dog, that'd be lit. I can get behind that.
Sweet. All right. So what I'll do is I'll have this person reach out to you. What's your schedule looking like today? Maybe I can have her reach out to you today.
Yeah.
The funny thing is I've probably had 10 or 15 of those calls in my life.
Yeah,
Did you really?
Yeah, Ryan, what feedback do you have for yourself?
All of a sudden when I felt like he said he was in school, I was trying to think, well, okay, it's not the first time that I've heard this particular story before myself. So would there be any other decision makers or any other helpers as far as maybe building equity? I know a lot of college kids do have that particular mindset and route where they can start building their own credit, their own equity, and then have some type of something when they graduate and have this entire structure. But I was really confused on where to take Cody. It seemed like he was a bit more of that, a bit free flowing dude, I want to get crunk and stuff like that. So I was like, it really confused me a lot of what direction to keep hunting. He answered all the questions that I threw out there. So I felt very comfortable in that particular realm.
All right, Cody, what's your feedback?
So I will answer the question on everybody's mind. I don't know what Jenna sees in me either. You nailed it, Ryan. I mean, that was excellent. I'm looking at my sheet here. I'm a college student. You got that. Why, what do I want to do? I want to drink brewskis with my boys, drinking beer, hanging out with friends. I'm single. The only thing you really didn't get was that I have a dog. And 99% is a pretty acceptable rate here, I think. Motivation. I want a place, and I can live with my friends during college. Time frame, ASAP, red flags, you got them all. I can't afford a house. I've got a low credit score. My parents are willing to help. I mean, you got it. You nailed it. Great work.
Okay. The only thing I didn't ask is if you're working with anyone, but I guess I assumed that you were not based off of our conversation, but I did not ask that directly.
Yeah. No, that was good. Good work.
Eric, what feedback do you have?
I think you definitely did a good job matching his pace, volume, energy, all that. Only feedback is, I don't know, and we can ask Jim this too, but in these situations, if the parents are helping them out, I'll usually ask for the parents' phone number, be like, oh yeah, well, can I get their phone number so we can kind of coordinate something here and get the ball rolling? And I've done that I've done that a handful of times and called the parents, and they're like, yeah, no, this isn't really happening. Or, yeah, we're going to get a place, but it's going to be a condo and it's going to be for our daughter and none of her roommates. Or you'll get it and they'll be like, yep, we are going to look for a place and we're going to collect rent from 3 of her friends. And in 4 years, we're going to hold it as a rental with a, property management. So it's varying degrees too. But yeah, I always try to get the parents' info and contact them to get the other half of that story.
And with Cody, he ended up pushing back right away, say, no, I'm the independent guy. Would you say something like, I really need to speak with them in regards to this, or would you just kind of back off like I did?
Back off a little bit, yeah. But yeah, normally I'll just say, hey, if they're going to be helping you out, do you mind if I give them a call and, help coordinate this a little bit, and so we can get the ball rolling? As opposed to just I need to talk to that, or yeah. There are various ways that you can do that one there, but always a little more gentle there.
Yeah, my feedback, Ryan, you started the call with, is this? Let's get rid of that.
I did.
The other thing is, he kind of talked about renting and how it sucks and throwing away his money. And I felt you just kind of glossed over it and said, when's your lease up? Instead of, you could have probably done a pattern interrupt and said, oh yeah, rent sucks, or yeah, rent never seems to go down, does it, Cody? And then the last thing is, I apologize, I got a call in the middle of that I had to take real quick. So I missed a little bit of the portion, but I think these guys kind of gave you the feedback from there. The one thing I heard at the end was, I feel like I need to talk to them, I believe it was, when it came to the parents, which we might feel like we need to do that, but I think we can convey it a little differently. From the client side, that's almost being talked down to.
Oh.
And so that's what my feedback would be.
I can't wait for when we post this, because I honestly don't recall saying that, but if I did say it, it was something that I didn't even register when I said it. So yeah, that's actually kind of a little bit scary. So.
This, right? I mean, half the times we all have unconscious tells and unconscious things we say. Like for me, it's, oh, okay, yep, I understand. I say that over and over again. I notice it. That's why I replay calls sometimes, because it's something I had to consciously make an effort to not say. So yeah, I think that's something you might want to keep in perspective. So why don't we do one more?
Okay.
Ryan, why don't you call Eric, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll keep it a little bit shorter today.
Cool. Cool wins. All right. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Eric.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Ryan Dorheim with Hatch Realty. You were on our website looking at some home information. Were you just curious, or are you thinking about making a move in the future?
I'm considering making a move.
Okay. What has you thinking about moving?
Renting now, and I don't like throwing away money for rent, and need a little more space.
Sorry to hear that you feel like you're throwing some money away. How come you need more space?
I'm just in a little apartment right now, and it is not big enough.
Is just not big enough for yourself, or is there something else that you're looking for with that more space?
Well, yeah, just not big enough for all of us, and I have a 30-gallon fish tank right now, and I would like to get a 50 or 100-gallon fish tank for sure.
Okay. When you say all of us, what do you mean by that?
My family.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
Several. Why do you need to know that?
I don't. I'm just trying to get an understanding of how large your family is, and then kind of get a good understanding of the size of your apartment, especially if you want to upgrade to a much larger fish tank. What kind of fish do you have?
Tropical freshwater fish.
I'm not very familiar with how to care for that. Is that difficult?
No, as long as you set up a system and a routine, it's fine.
Interesting. How have you been doing most of your searching so far?
What?
How have you been looking for homes that would suit your needs?
Zillow.
Okay. Any other method at all?
Just driving around.
Wow, that must be rather time consuming.
No.
Okay. Have you been finding anything that you liked?
Not too much. No, not really.
All right. Guys, I don't know where else to take this one. Eric, you're playing a good person here, and I hate to break character in the middle of all of this, but I have to admit, I am dying and dying quick. It felt like more of an interview. Yeah, it felt like more all of a sudden I was interviewing him and trying to pull more information out of him. So I'm going to guess he was playing a bit more of that C.
Yep.
So C's, they're going to have an issue with giving you a lot of info, right? And if you're asking for a lot of info, what are they going to say? It's exactly what Eric said. Why do you need that? So I think I'll go kind of some of my feedback.
Okay.
There were some long pauses. I think you were struggling, which is, that's fine. That's why we do this.
Right.
You said sorry to hear that. It's the number one thing. Oh, that sucks, right? That would have been better. Or, oh man, it's gonna be a lot better response than trying to convey feelings. Eric said it's not big enough. He could have snapped back with, "Oh, in what way? Oh, the place isn't big enough. What way?" Okay, go from there. When he said all of us, you said, how many kids do I have?
I assumed.
You assume kids?
Yep.
He wants a bigger fish tank. Well, why a bigger fish tank? Why do you want one? Is it just something you enjoy, or is it your passion? How much space do you need for a 50-gallon fish tank? Something like that. The thing, you asked how, and then you asked anything else, which I think you were just digging for any way to connect, which is fine. But after you asked how originally, you could say, okay, well, what are you looking for? At that point, we're not connecting on any of the personal stuff. Let's try to get to the house and then come back to the personal stuff. That would be my feedback. Eric, what's your feedback?
Yeah, pretty much what Jim said about the what of the house. High C, I've had it where I've asked them information, why are you looking for even something as simple as why are you interested in, a home in this area? And they say, oh, I'd rather not disclose that, or, and it's like the whole purpose behind it. And then if it's clear that they're high C, then you, just go in and say, okay, well, what are you looking for? And if they start unloading, hey, I'm looking for a 1,200 square foot Rambler with 3 bedrooms on the main floor and the laundry also on the main, and I want it to be under $1,000 in this location, and they have all those details lined out, that's the high C. Okay. Yeah, they're far and few between, but it's going to feel like you're just pulling teeth to get info out of it. And then you might be able to, after you get those details, you might be able to circle back and find the motivation after that. So
is it fair to say that my eye was looking for the why, but I'm not going to get the why until the what is satisfied with a C?
Yeah.
Or am I missing the point?
You just wanted that personal connection, when really the C is just looking for the facts and the details on the material stuff.
Cody, what's your feedback?
really anything I was going to say has already been covered, so I'm going to tap out on this one.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big vulnerability you shared today, Ryan. That was tough calls, but that's why we do it. So
struggle with C's, keep them coming. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd rather screw up in here and learn from our mistakes than having those conversations with clients. And I think it's good that we had it today. We'll just keep role playing it. I mean, what 3 things do you think you learned today? I'm going to put it back on you.
Not a problem. Definitely don't assume. Again, that's where I falter. I assume that there was kids and I assume that he wanted to make a connection, which it really isn't truly mirror and matching whatsoever. I'm not treating them the way they want to be treated. I'm trying to treat them the way I want to be treated, and that's not who I'm talking to. And I need to keep that in mind and check that at the door when I make the calls. I kind of rolled 2 things into one big thing there. So
yeah, was there a third thing as well?
Really is it, like I said, with the C, it felt like more of that interview. So, yeah.
Okay.
And really, I should have just gotten into the what.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Yeah, that's what I was going to go through is, most of the stuff that I pulled up today was assumptions, and that mistake we all make with doing assumptions instead of asking questions. So I think that's the big caveat. I don't have anything else. Eric, why don't you take us out of here?
All right, one last round for last minute input. Nope, we're all good. All right. Well, coming from live from Fargo, North Dakota, this is Leeds Geeks Crew signing off. Thanks so much for joining us. Bye.